Hello and welcome back to the channel. I've been struggling with my golf game. At the start of the season I was close to a 7 handicap and I'm up at 11.5. If you've watched my channel for a little while, you'll know that I played 2 rounds of golf Sidekick. He filmed them and put them on his channel. It's got to the point now where I've texted Matt and I said to him, please help me. He sent me 6 things I have to work on. I'm going to go through them in a mini series. We're going to go with number 1 today. Let's see what he said.
I texted him saying, hey man, I need your help. My handicap has been slowly rising this season and I'm needing a total reset. If you were to give me 3 to 5 things to focus on whilst out on the golf course over the next couple of months, what would you suggest? After a little while he texted me saying, hey bro, I would focus on number 1, play the course with your 4 absolute favourite clubs and putter only. Try to pick 1 wood, 1 mid-iron and 1 wedge plus a bonus club. But you have to love them and the shots you can play with them, scrap the rest. This should reset your decision paralysis and help to plan the shots you have in the bag. Let's start by getting out of your own head and enjoy hitting shots you like, not focusing on the score, which is just a result of good things happening one after the other.
So to conclude what he's saying, choose 4 of your favourite clubs, the 4 clubs that you're most confident with, the ones you can hit well, and just go out with them and try and play good golf. Just relax a little bit. I'm going to use my driver. I've got a TS3. I don't even know what I've got, that's so bad. Okay, so I am going with TS3 driver. I just got this changed out. I had a Cobra LTD and I've totally changed it out. I really like this club. I'm hitting it so well and I have to get distance if I want to shoot well. So driver is an absolute must. I am then going for a 6-iron. Again, I use Tacoma clubs. If you've been here for a while, I use Tacoma clubs. So Tacoma 6-iron. The 3rd club I'm hitting again is Tacoma 9-iron. Again, Tacoma Skyforger wedges, a 52 degree. I'm very confident. Open the face with this. I can get it up in the air and spin it back of the stance with the face closed. I can also hit it from distance. It's very, very good. And the bonus one is obviously the putter. I've got a spider putter, 4 clubs, but you have to have a putter obviously. So I've chosen my 4 favourite clubs and 4 clubs that I'm most confident with. I'm just going to go out here, play the distances, have a bit of fun, treat it as practice, but if it works, I might use it in a proper round, but who knows? Before we start, in the comments, let me know what 4 clubs would you use, and do you think my clubs are a silly mistake, or do you think I made the right choice? So let's get straight into this. Okay, so just caught it a little bit pulley. I think it was off the toe touch again, a little bit steep, but 52 degree here. I would like to putt it, but I just don't think, I think this bit here is just going to be too difficult. So I'm going to try and lift it low enough, but try and lift it just on the green. 52 degree. And a bogey on the first isn't too bad, but after that drive I'll be a little bit disappointed. Come on. I was confident, the drive was great, the approach was okay, just pulled it. Chip and putt was very good, but again, because I'm really confident with these 4 clubs, I should be hitting good shots. Aiming down the right side, the wind's off the right, so if I aim right side of the green, it should come around a little bit. Again, choking down on the club to make sure I can not hit a full shot. Lost it in the sun, no idea. I think it's right in the middle, but I lost it in the sun. I think with the 6-iron, because I knew I had to hit a 6-iron, I couldn't have hit my 9, I couldn't have hit the driver. It kind of quietened my mind. I knew I had to hit that shot, so I wasn't thinking about 3 different kinds of shots. All I had to do was choke down on the grip and just try and swing nice and smooth and try and get it middle of the green. That's all I was thinking about, and I hit a really good shot. So now I've got a nice birdie putt. If I'm honest, I just want to try and get it in within tapping range. Okay, so this hole is parallel with the championship, so that's the Hogan's Alley on the right there. So I did not want to go right. Left is heavy rough, but left is my friend on this hole definitely. So I'm going to aim down the left. Wind's behind, but I'm going to see if I can fade it. Didn't see it again. I have no idea. This could have been way worse. If I kicked like a metre to the left, I would have been in trouble. This is thick, heather. I'll show you in a second, but it's really, really thick. Again, got lucky, so Let's try and capitalise on it. Back of the stance, nice and smooth. Just try and pop it up there. Lovely strike. Yep, great bounce. Up towards the hole, looks pretty good. Right, this is a roller coaster ride. Left to right, right to left, up the hill. Just again, try and get it within tapping range would be amazing. Go, go. Oh, more than happy with that. Tap-ins are what I need. Tap-in pars are just like gold dust for me at the moment. I'm not shooting my handicap, not playing very well, but bogeys keep on accumulating, getting bad scores. I'm not playing terrible golf, I just can't get pars. It's just bogeys all the time. So 3 pars in a row there, feeling good. Wind is still behind in the next 2 holes, so let's try and capitalise. Okay, directly into the sun again. I apologise for people who are watching because I'm sure it's absolutely blinding at the moment. Only 2 holes to go in the sun, I promise. But this is looking like it is 140 to the pin. Let me just check. So I'm gonna have to hit a choke down 6 iron. My 9 will not get there. If I try and hit a full 9 iron, it's gonna go totally wrong. So I'm gonna go 6 iron, choke down, nice and smooth swing. Try and, again, aiming to the right. The wind's off the right, so aiming to the right. Try and just bring it round a touch. Didn't see it at all, no idea. Okay, I think it's long and right. We're probably on the green, but a nice smooth swing, it felt good. I'm right at the back of the green. It's maybe gone 10 yards shorter than what a 6 iron usually would, but gripping down on the grip and hitting a smooth swing has definitely made my ball striking instantly better across the board. So really happy with this. I've got another birdie putt, but again, as I said in the last hole, pars are like gold dust, so if I can get it within tapping range, tap it in for the par. Level par through 4, just extremely rare for me at the moment. As I said in the first hole, usually after 6 holes I'm like 6 over already playing into the wind. But today the conditions are just absolutely amazing, so let's stick this within tapping range and move on. Nestle in there, slow down. Oh, lovely again. Oh man, I feel so relaxed. I feel like I'm not really playing proper golf because I've only got 4 clubs. So I feel like really, really relaxed. I don't know if you would use this technique in an actual round of golf or if it's good for practicing, but I'm actually tempted to play this in my competition tomorrow, just pick 4 clubs. The issue people have with club choice is they think they can hit it further than they can. So again, for me in the last hole, 145, 150, I'm thinking to myself, yeah, 8 iron. But I know that an 8 iron probably goes 145, if I'm honest. But it's an ego trip as well. So it just shows me there, a choke down 6 iron, I can hit 150. It's a little bit long, but I can swing it nice and smooth and choking down. No idea. Okay, so I'm letting this gentleman play through. He says he watches the video, so he was like, yeah. He's like talking about golf sidekick, and I was like, I'm actually filming a video based around golf sidekick. He was like, oh yeah, did you enjoy your round in the championship? So it's kind of so weird that happened, but I let him through. I've got, this is 70 yards to that bunker, so the pin will be sitting at 85, wind off the right, 52 degrees should be perfect here. I'm in half a mind to hit a nice smooth pitching wedge if I'm honest, but I think if I get 52 degrees to the middle of the green, I'd be very, very happy. I've not caught it nice. Oh, absolutely fine. Middle of the green. This was probably about 95 yards, so I've definitely not read it properly. I thought the pin was about here. So I've got a lengthy putt, but again, trying to get it in tapping range. A 3-putt is probably going to be on, if I'm honest, from this range. If I 3-putt it, I'm not going to be too sad about it, but I'm really trying to get it in 2-putt range. So aiming for the pin that's sitting on the floor, it should just come round. I think it's got to slow down. It's okay. Cup out to the right. Oh, stupid. Stupid. This is the one hole where I'm thinking, did I make the right choices with these clubs? Because this probably isn't a driver hole. You have to hit your driver absolutely perfect to keep it in play. If you hit it dead straight, it's going to go through into the forest, left forest, right forest, or woods. So I'm going to have to hit it really, really well. I might just choke down and aim left and just fade it into a landing spot. Yep, perfect. Such a good shot. The front is 155. This 6-iron should go 155. It's a touch into the wind, so it might go 150, but it just means I'm just short. I can use 52 to try and get it on. The pin is on the right as well, so I don't have access to it with the 6-iron. So I'm going to play it left side of the green, just nice and easy, keep it in play, and then see if I can capitalise with the 52. Knowingly, it's just on the cusp of the fairway in the rough, so a bit of an awkward one. I might catch a flyer, so again, just going to hit nice and smooth back of the stance and just try and get it just short of the green if I can. Bit right, be okay though. We've left ourselves a bit of an awkward one. I'm not going anywhere near those bunkers, so I'm going to aim left side of the pin. A bogey is okay here. This is a really tough hole for me, so a bogey is absolutely fine, but I'm going to try my absolute best to get in for the par. Lovely strike. Lovely spin. Okay, we've got a great par chance. That was a great strike. Being quite creative there, I was quite like happy with the shot choice because I only had one choice, so I had to be, if you know what I mean. So 52, open the face up, nice and smooth. Here, decent par chance. Again, in my head, I'm thinking to myself, bogey's fine, but I want to be confident. I want to really go for this. That's such a good par. Come on. Whew. Again, this is like a practice sort of vibe where I've only got 4 clubs. I don't know if I would use it in a real tournament, but I'm actually tempted by the simplicity of it. Just my brain is so busy all the time, and it's one thing that's really impacted my golf game. Thinking about a million things all the time. Got all these clubs, all these different types of shots, all these choices you have to make. Reducing the choices is definitely, I've seen an impact in my sort of attitude just to come out. I've got 4 clubs, so I have to play them, and I feel very positive. I've not really played around like this where I've been so happy. I've been dreading golf quite a lot. Like coming out, it's been feeling quite a drag, feeling a lot of pressure on myself to score. Whereas out here, 4 clubs is a lot less pressure. So I feel really good. We are, is that 1 over through 6, which is crazy. We're losing a little bit of lights. We need to speed up a little bit. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe. Again, as I said at the start of the video, I'm going through what Golf Sidekick said to me. This is the first thing he said. There's 5 more things that I'm going to have to go out and try. Again, this first one is really, really interesting, and it's something I never really thought of before, and it's working, as you can see by my score and my swing. My mindset has totally changed, and I'm loving it. So make sure you like the video. Again, if you haven't already, comment below what 4 clubs you would use. Let me know in the comments. Leave a like. Subscribe for the next one. Let's get back into this. I was actually in half a mind to putt this, but because this like hill is in the way, it just means that there's just so much uncertainty. So 52 degree, I'm gonna try and lift it. It's uphill the whole way, so lift it maybe between the green and the pin. Let it run out a little bit. Again, not lifting it too high, but just nice to get enough spin on it. So back of the stance with an open face. Do my absolute best to focus on contact, just get it as close as possible. Really nice. I don't think it's a tap-in, but it's just such a nice shot. Come on. Oh, the par 5 now. When I was picking my 4 clubs, this was actually the hole I was thinking about the most. So the game plan is going to be driver, 6-iron, 9-iron. Good drive here. I'll lay it with the 6. Should leave a really nice 9-iron shot, and I should get the birdie chance. Fade. I think it might have just gone around the corner. It'd be very, very close. This should lay me up perfectly. Again, the game plan is gone to plan. I might not have the 9-iron on the 3rd shot, but I'm probably gonna have 52 degree if I hit this well. But again, aiming for the right side this time. The left side's got 2 bunkers, so the right side, not got the best lie, so really focusing on a good contact with the 6-iron. Lovely. Now that should leave me if it sits down a bit. Okay, that came out pretty hot, so I'm not sure if it's in that bunker or not. I quite like these shots. I'm quite a feel player, so this is right up my alley. The pin is 57 yards, so again, gives me an idea. It's probably going to be like a 3/4 swing. Nice and easy. This Tacoma wedge spins so much. It's one of the reasons I chose 52, because again, I can open the face up, but it just gets so much spin that I'm so confident with it. It's quite a bare lie, so I'm going to have to really focus on contact. I'm probably not going to be able to get under that easy, so I might just have to compress it and make sure I get through the ball. I do not want to go anywhere near that bunker on the right, so I'm going to aim left side of the pin. That should spin a lot. Yeah, so good. Okay. Oh, who would have thought? Driver, 6 iron, wedge. Usually on this hole, my second shot, I'm hitting a 2 iron and a 4 iron and getting in trouble, whereas that 6 iron laid me up perfectly. One of my most confident clubs hit nice and straight, middle of the fairway. Oh, I'm taking tap-in pars every day of the week. I cannot believe my score just now with 4 clubs. Crazy. If I'm being 100% honest at this stage, before I came out here, I was like, hitting 4 clubs is stupid, because what if you've got 140 and you don't have a 140 club? It's just stupid. But there's ways around it, as you've seen by the shots that I've hit, and I'm actually kind of shocked at how well I'm playing with 4 clubs. It's very, very weird. As I said, you might not agree with what's happening or the premise of it, but Golf Sidekick's made a living on these sort of mindset changes for higher handicappers, mid-handicappers. He understands the mental turmoil we go through when we play golf. I've had a really tough year, and stripping it back like this has been really, really interesting. If you can see along the yellow bit, the yellow rough there, all down the right is water, left is thick rough. You should be aiming for the bunkers on the left and letting it fade. But you know what happens, the more you think about the water, the more chance you've got of going in it. So it always gets me mentally. So I'm going to be really, really positive here. Down towards the bunkers, I'm going to swing nice and smooth and try and get it started on a straight line. If it goes in the bunkers or in the rough, it's absolutely fine. Oh, it's such a good shot. Right down the middle, exactly what I wanted to do. I've got 113 at the pin. It's 130 to the back. This 9 iron, I'm going to have to choke down in it a little bit. I think just nice and smooth, just kind of like a knockdown, I think. Try and get it to fade a little bit. Oh, it's a lovely strike. Fade a little bit. Before this round, I would have absolutely hit a pitching wedge there, because it's like 110 to the pin. So you're obviously hitting a pitching wedge, but hitting a really smooth 9. So the 9's gone 115, 120 yards. The ego's just gone. Like from now on, I'm just going to be like, right, 120, soft 9. A little knockdown shot, so much control, so much spin. And now I've got a great putt to go level par.
Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Remember, I'm going to be going through Golf Sidekick's texts over 2 or 3 videos. So make sure you subscribe, like the video as well if you enjoyed this. There's videos on the screen right now, so if you enjoyed this one, make sure you check them out.